Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Social Commerce Revolution Business Opportunity. We're going to get started in about 2 seconds here. Just wanted to make sure and say hello to everyone this evening. Really excited to be presenting tonight. I have a special guest I'll introduce in a little bit with you. Tonight's business opportunity is really about talking to a person that might be taking a first look at Solavei. Maybe a friend told them about it, maybe they saw a link online, and you're just here to kind of learn more about what's going on in Solavei. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going to be going on as we come through the rest of 2014, and just really excited to be sharing this with you today. And kind of want to get right into it here. My name is James Lenhart. I'm an SCAC member with Solavei, reside on the Social Commerce Committee, and I'm from Austin, or I live in Austin, Texas, originally from New Jersey. And tonight, what we're going to share with you are some real simple concepts, but it all revolves around what's the perfect business. And that's really something defined as having something that everyone needs, everyone wants, and no one can live without. And when the first thing comes to mind when I think of that is like air and water. Well, there's a new thing that's out now that we've had for a while and has been getting closer and closer and closer to our lives, and that's our mobile device. Right now, I think the fact is that almost 98% of people that have a mobile device are within hand's reach of it all the time. 98% of the time, they're always within hand's reach of that. And so tonight we really want to show you a business model with Solavei of how somebody can really take advantage of a few trends that are going on in the United States today, and really some of them around the world. The first one is the economy, and when we talk about the economy, we talk about people just need to make more money. I mean, we all know that the average of $500 a month is what would separate somebody from foreclosing or having a bankruptcy. I mean, the economy is such a big thing in the world today. You really want to create an opportunity for somebody to change their life either for a little bit or a lot. We talk about number two being social media. I mean, that's one of the things you want, you need, and you can't live without right now these days. I mean, if I kind of took a poll of all the people on the webcast tonight, and I said, how many of you checked Facebook today? I'm sure probably 90% or more said I at least checked it once, if not went and engaged on social media. And that could be Facebook, YouTube, Google+, Twitter, all those different things. It's become almost a necessity in their life. And then finally, mobile. And there's 330 million people in the United States that have a mobile device, over 7 billion worldwide that have a mobile device. It's really something that's become almost our second brain. I can remember you don't really want to leave home without your mobile phone. It's, do I want to leave home without my mobile phone or my wallet? Well, I'd rather leave home without my mobile phone because I can always call someone to get my wallet. So it's become really an extension of ourselves and almost it is a part of our daily lives. And then the last thing is social referral. And this is really something when you think of companies like Uber, Zulily, companies that have become multi-billion-dollar companies by others sharing socially. And we're starting to see a lot of that coming about on social media, where a lot of purchasing decisions are being made on social media because social media has become kind of the new marketplace, the new place that you kind of hang out with your friends, you talk, you interact, post pictures, videos, all those different things. And if somebody posts something on Facebook and they say, hey, I found a great deal, or check this out, and your friends are watching, they're more likely to click on that link than, say, like a Google advertisement or just a generic website. And so a lot of people now are going through this social referral module, and what we're doing here at Solavei is all we're doing is we're converging all these into one singular company, and that's what we're really going to talk about here tonight. Before we kind of go forward into the presentation, I want to bring on our special guest of the evening. Her name is Laura Wells. She's also an SCAC member, lives in Dallas, Texas. We're actually in Dallas, Texas right now. I just wanted to introduce her. She's a person in Solavei that has really become a huge success with a lot of different ways to be successful in Solavei, but a lot she does on Facebook and social media. She's kind of known as our social media maven of Solavei. And so she's going to go through a couple concepts in a second, but let me introduce Miss Laura Wells.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Excited to share what's new and some tips and strategies of how we can move forward, and it's going to be an exciting webinar tonight. Thank you for joining us.
So this first concept, Laura, I want to go over, and I would love for you to kind of touch on this a little bit, because when you see these two things together, if you woke up today and you go, you know what, I'm going to merge two gigantic companies together, that's really what we're talking about tonight. If you think of what T-Mobile has done in the marketplace, where they've become like the uncarrier, they've pioneered no contracts, they've pioneered all these different things, and then Facebook that's really pioneered social media. And what we're talking about tonight is, well, what if you could merge those things together into your own social network? And I know you're on Facebook a lot, so how is Facebook interacting? How do you interact on Facebook? Maybe even through Solavei, or what's Facebook and this combination of T-Mobile platform that we're talking about here tonight, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, and I've actually thought about that before, of taking something like Facebook, because it's such an everyday part of my life and several others that I connect with. And Facebook, for that reason, we use Facebook as the example, because Facebook, of all the social media platforms, Facebook is the one where you can establish a relationship, because it's face-to-face. It really is the next best thing to a face-to-face connection, because you're seeing people's pictures, you're watching their videos, and you can really establish a relationship with them. But then combining it with something like T-Mobile, something that everyone can relate to. Every single person knows what a mobile phone is, probably already pays for a mobile phone. So you're taking that relationship, combining it with something they already have, squishing those two things together to help everyone that you know and everyone that they know, and that is really powerful.
Yeah, so really what you're doing is you're kind of going into your own social commerce network business,
right,
without having to put up the billions of dollars it would take to launch a Facebook or launch a T-Mobile. You don't have to go out and buy stores and do all those type of things. You're using your current network to basically introduce what you want to share with people, the same way you would share a Groupon on Facebook or something along those lines, because it's not just about posting something and somebody buying something.
Right.
It's about the relationship that you create in social media that can go into a long-term relationship, not just a click and buy type of thing.
Right, and knowing that when you share it, someone else is actually going to benefit. It's not charging them more, it's actually probably charging them less. So immediately when you share it with someone, you're actually helping them, but in turn, they're helping you too. So it's definitely a win-win.
Awesome. And that's what we're showing here. Kind of just the concept of you connecting through the friends of your friends, of their friends, and that's really the concept of Facebook. So we're really talking from a conceptual standpoint of what if this actually happened, and that's really what we've done here at Solavei. Solavei, what we've done is we've brought together kind of a unique vision and a unique mission, and our vision is to positively impact millions of people's lives worldwide. Right now, we're currently in the United States and Puerto Rico, and our mission is to make commerce less expensive and even profitable. And we've started with mobile service, and we're going to go over that in a second. But really what drives our entire company, what we were talking about with Facebook earlier, we have a tagline that we have trademarked, which is amazing that somehow we trademarked it. But our trademark is powered by relationships. One of the things that we have in our home office in Bellevue, Washington, right when you walk into our office, is a huge purple wall, and it says, "A single relationship has the potential to make life better for many." And that's really where it comes down to, establishing connections with people. And in order to make their life better, like Laura just said, it's not about posting a link and somebody buying something and actually spending more money. It's sharing a coupon. It's sharing a way that you found that you could save money and you thought it would help someone else too. And this is just a couple of things that have been written up with Solavei. Fierce Wireless, Wired Magazine, Inc. Magazine. Solavei is using a social networking approach. I'd recommend Solavei. Solavei is a solid choice. We were a red herring winner this past year. A lot of publications have been really watching Solavei. A lot of companies have been watching Solavei because we're doing something unique. There have been other companies that have maybe attempted to do what we're doing, but really what we did is we built the platform for all of these things to sit on top of, which is very unique.
That slide is actually really impressive to me personally, because for Solavei, I mean, you're talking the first 2 years.
Right.
All of these major, these are not just little things that have noticed us. These are major, reputable sources that are saying, hey, Solavei is making their mark on the map. I mean, the Red Herring, for example, is known for technology companies, not mobile service companies,
right,
but a technology company. And more on that later, but you'll kind of understand how Solavei is not just another cell phone thing. It's actually a technology company that innovates.
And this is what we've done in the last 23 months. We started and launched on September 21st, 2012. And since then, over 350,000 people have said yes to Solavei and joined us as a member. We have the first fully integrated mobile network through social, which is a very unique thing that other companies don't have. And there's some exciting things that are going to be coming out over the next about 3 to 6 months that you're going to learn that what we have is an extremely unique platform that cannot be used by anyone else. Members have saved over $95 million in the last 23 months.
That's huge.
Just that alone. I mean, let's not talk about anything else. But just by people, that 350,000 people going, yes, I want to join Solavei. They didn't spend more money. They didn't buy something.
Right.
They saved $95 million.
That right there, before Solavei has paid out a single penny in commissions and all of that, that right there, $95 million back in the pocket of families in this country, in Puerto Rico, to nonprofit organizations, people who really need that money, $95 million back in the hands of the people. That right there, to me, is a huge success.
I mean, and most companies don't make that in revenue per year. And that's what
True.
we saved our members by them choosing Solavei.
That's true.
And one of the last things here, too, is that we've created over $100 million in revenues. Most companies don't do that in the lifespan of their company.
Right.
We've done that in 23 months off of what we're going to show you in a second, a very nominal product, but because it's used by everybody, we're going off of affecting the masses and touching the masses, and that's where that $100 million in revenue came from.
It goes back to that slide of being the perfect business. Everyone needs it. Everyone wants it, and pretty much, as you can see, most people are saving money by saying yes. And
so you have money, saving money, you have revenues being created, and we've paid our members over $27 million for sharing Solavei and showing people how they can save $95 million total for the people that have come to Solavei. So you just kind of put all these things in retrospective, and you go, wait a minute. So this company that started with absolutely nothing, it was just this idea that was created back in 2011 to, what if we could do something like this? What if we could merge these concepts together of sharing socially, mobile service, commerce, people sharing all these different things, because it's not like you're changing what you're doing. You're already on social media. You're already telling people, hey, I went and saw a new movie last week. It was awesome. You should go see it. The only difference is we don't get paid for it.
Right.
In Solavei, you do.
Right, exactly.
And the first social commerce network and platform. And what's really cool, and on this slide, I'm going to start putting the Wikipedia logo up here, because if you actually go to Wikipedia right now and you type in the social commerce network, that's our definition created by Solavei. Yeah. And what's cool about that is you're starting to see companies actually tag the social commerce network, because when you're online, you kind of do all these things where you want to reference other places online. And so if somebody goes, you know, we're establishing a social commerce network, they're referencing the Wikipedia definition that we created. So what does that look like? Solavei leverages the power of social media to facilitate the buying and selling of goods and services and directly reward participating members. So instead of spending all that money on advertising and marketing and all those different things, we're rewarding the people that are participating in all the transactions that we're doing. And to begin with, what we did, Solavei, the brand that we're building is a multi-billion, multinational brand. So what we did is we teamed up with a company of the same caliber. That's T-Mobil. T-Mobil has made extreme waves over the past 2 years in the mobile industry by so many different things that they're doing, because they want to shake up the industry. They don't want people to be in contracts. They don't want people to be able to do certain things, and they want freedom for their customers. And they're kind of shaking the world up a little bit. And so we teamed up with them before they even had the iPhone.
Right.
When we first started with Solavei, you couldn't have an iPhone on Solavei.
That's right. That's very true.
And now you can. You can have the iPhone 5, iPhone 5S, all these different things. And in October, so that's, how many months is that away? 2 months?
2 months.
In 2 months, Solavei is now going to have 4G LTE on the fastest mobile network in the United States. So what do we do? What are we doing with this? We're taking that network, we're putting it into a mobile device of somebody that becomes a member of Solavei. So now they're on that T-Mobile 4G LTE fastest network in the United States. What we're doing is then we're filtering it through a platform, which we're going to show you in a second, with that mobile device and introducing it to our connections, whether that be social media, in person, via email, I'm calling them, I'm texting them, however you are connected with people, but sharing that with people, then it going back through Solavei and then delivering money to your pocket because you use the platform of Solavei to introduce it. And I think I'm falling in love with this slide here, because the more I look at it, the more it makes so much sense, because all you're doing is you're filtering what you're doing through the Solavei filter, and what you're doing is then it's coming back in the form of money.
Right, and it really is a graphical presentation of a win-win-win situation here, and it's really just as easy as you can see. That little phone has an app. It really is as simple as setting someone up on Solavei mobile service in less than 10 minutes. You're helping them, and they're helping you, and everybody wins.
Yeah, and the thing about it too is, I mean, when you look at this, the only way that anyone in our company earns income, which we're going to go into in a little bit, is by either getting someone to save money on their mobile, get free mobile service, or make money. It's the only way you can create commerce inside of our company is by helping someone else. Not by going, hey, you should buy this thing because I'm selling it. It's, I want you to save money. I want to help you. Oh, you can save money, you can get it free, and you can earn income. And that's what we're going to go over here.
Like a very, very wise man once said that you can get everything in life you want if you just help enough other people get what they want in life, right?
That's correct, Mr. Zig Ziglar.
More on that later, but that is a very wise statement that kind of describes all of what Solavei is about.
Very wise, and this shows kind of a little glimpse of the platform, and our platform is actually going to be going to the next level over the next 60 days as we do some more announcements through to the end of the year. But really what the platform does, it really just combines all your social networks together. So where you can be interacting inside of our community, interacting inside of Facebook, being able to share amongst your friends, and just creating a community inside of our community that has extensions. And you can track to see how much income you're creating by referring other people, what your free mobile service is. There's a contact management software in here, so it really is able to do everything you would need to do in order to go share Solavei effectively with people. And this is just kind of a slide that kind of sums everything we just went over up in one slide. So Solavei is simple. We're taking mobile service. We're taking social media. We're allowing people to share through our platform, and by doing that, they can get free services. Right now, we're going to talk about mobile service in a second, but that's just our first service. We're looking to do everything you can think about on top of this platform, and our goal to get there is to get to 1 million members, so you have an immense amount of buying power, so you can really introduce whatever service you want to introduce. You can, because now you have everyone connected. What I'm telling people currently right now is that we're the only mobile company where everyone's connected to someone else. Because think of that, if you're AT&T, if I'm an AT&T customer and you're an AT&T customer, the only way we're connected by is the person we pay the bill to. We're not connected in any other way. In Solavei, if I'm with Solavei and I refer to Laura, well, we're connected now. We have a community that we're creating which doesn't exist at any other mobile company. So that allows us to create value outside of the price wars and the data wars and all those things you see going on. I've got this better, we've got this, and all these type of things, because you're creating more than just something to buy.
Yeah, instead of a competition, Solavei is creating collaboration in a community.
Love that. And so really what free mobile service is really easy with Solavei. Somebody becomes a member, they just help 6 people switch to Solavei, and you get free mobile service. So what does that look like? I refer a few people. It could be my brother, my uncle, my aunt, my mom, my son, right, and my best friend.
Right.
And I refer them, and I get free mobile service. But it doesn't stop there, because my best friend can then go refer 6 people himself, and he can get free mobile service. And so on and so on and so forth. And this is something new we're introducing to Solavei, this concept that somebody can come in and really just use their current social network, whether it be online or offline, and continue to do what they're already doing, and now not just save money, but completely eliminate their bill. No paying taxes, no anything. Solavei will basically pay your bill for going out and referring it to 6 people versus them paying for advertising and marketing.
Exactly, and I tell you, there is no better feeling than to sit there and look at your budget every month and literally take a Sharpie and cross off one of the bills that you have. And eventually, I believe that there will be more than just mobile. We can start crossing off of our budget.
Take that black marker and just start scratching out everything.
Exactly,
and that's because we're building a network that's based on sharing what we already currently use and do. What I want to kind of go into now, Laura, is really just the 2 ways to join Solavei. And we're going to be talking in terms of future of Solavei a little bit too, because we're going through some very exciting announcements. And we're going to have more exciting announcements towards the end of September 30th. We're going to introduce a webcast that we're going to do then as well to really dive into even more things that we're going to announce. So you want to make sure you tune into on September 30th. So the first way we kind of already touched on, the first way to become involved with Solavei, and that's to become a member of Solavei. This is where you choose Solavei Mobile and save money. So there's no contracts, no hidden fees, no upcharges, membership fees, no credit checks. You're on the 4G LTE network as of October, unlimited international texting. You got a free referral system that you can send somebody your link and go, hey, check this out. All these different things that you get, and there's no extra cost for that. It's just that just comes with being a member of Solavei.
Yeah, and let me reiterate, there's no membership fee in order to get free mobile service. That is a big win for everybody. You can just refer people, not have to put in a social security number and all of that or pay anything. You start service, you tell a couple friends, your service is free.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And so here's the plans real quickly that we have. They start at $29. They go up to $69. It really just depends on how much data you use. But you can choose these plans, and then we have the ability to get them for free. And it really comes down to this simple little question. How many do you know that would like to pay less and have the opportunity to get it for free?
Right.
That's really the main question we're talking about here, because the platform that we have is so simple that you can literally just put your contacts in. You can import them from Gmail or Yahoo or whatever it is, and be able to just send out real short, either little video clips or little emails that you can personalize and send to somebody. You know what, check this out. I'm saving some money, and I thought you might be able to save some money too. Because remember, we're just talking about getting free mobile service right now, which we're going to get into the really fun stuff in a second. But these are all the things that you just get with it to be able to share on Facebook, share on Twitter, graphics, and things just to, I know somebody, actually your husband was telling me about somebody the other day that what he does is, because of his network and because of who he is, once in a while, maybe once a month, he'll just pop this up on his Facebook page. Yeah. And 2 or 3 people go, what's that?
What's that?
And 1 or 2 of them will become a member of Solavei.
Yeah.
Now, it all depends on what your network's like and everything around how you socially engage with people. But that's the beauty part of Solavei, is that however you do socially engage with people, we have a tool for you, whether it's in person, online, over the phone, and we're going to be introducing a lot more tools that'll make it even easier and simpler to share Solavei.
And I have to say, for a free referral system, this is probably one of the most professional, updated, modern, fresh, smart systems I've ever seen for free.
Exactly.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, you can kind of see just the graphic sample there, and they're always updating it and making it to where you can track your referrals. It's just a really, really neat system, and especially at no charge. That's very generous of Solavei.
Very cool. So let's kind of jump into the one that you're probably on this webinar for, because if you're on this webinar, you're probably going, well, what's going on with Solavei? Well, as of October 1st, we're going to have a new option of joining Solavei. Really something we've never, ever had before in Solavei before. Said it twice, is the ability to become a brand partner. And what is a brand partner? That's someone that wants to partner with the brand of Solavei and really build a business inside of Solavei, talking about all the things we were talking about in the beginning, kind of merging together that concept of social sharing and mobile service and putting that in one, and then layering on top more and more things as we expand into other services. And what it is, it's a $298 to start really your own social commerce network. And we're going to show you how you can get that right back when you make that investment. And what that allows you to do, allows you to earn when you share, build residual passive income, qualify for, yes, our Mercedes Club that we have, gain financial freedom, develop personally as a leader, because that's really how success is created, is by developing yourself to get towards that success. And then capitalize on some of the strongest growing trends today that we're a part of. And just kind of go into really quickly what is involved in this 298. This is not a really great representation of the picture.
No, because it seems like every day we're adding more stuff to it.
Yep. And we're going to update this slide really soon. But as of right now, it comes with the free 30-day trial of Solavei's advanced back office. So we showed you the free version, the simple referral module. You can kind of see a little representation of a picture of what it might look like. This is going to launch on October 1st, and we're going to be able to test it throughout the rest of the year. And this is really going to give you everything that you need to build your business, whether that's visibility, downloading reports, managing your network, all the things that you would possibly need. It's going to be customizable, contact management, all these great things are going to be in there. You're also going to get a lot of things in the big box that's delivered to your house. It's going to weigh a ton. You're going to get 15 SIM cards. We're going to show you why it's 15 SIM cards. Replicated websites, personal development tools, business development tools, training, marketing resources, social media training, and more, because we're adding more and more and more to these things, like kind of every day. this is our new kind of focal point right now, because we want to launch this as soon as we can, because these are the tools that somebody's going to need, kind of like if you went and you bought a McDonald's. Like, this is McDonald's University. This is everything you need to make it a duplicatable system and grow a substantial network of income.
I mean, this is really your own franchise, but we were talking last night about the cost of franchises. I mean, you're talking hundreds of thousands to a few $1 million to start your own successful franchise. Here we're talking about $298, but James, this starts October 1st.
Right.
So what about the people who want to join now? I know, but there's more.
So the question is, what can you do now? Because really, this is not going to start till October 1st. So if you're viewing this webinar for the first time, or you're not a Solavei member right now, I would encourage you, become a Solavei member. Use the mobile service. It's 4G LTE nationwide coverage. What happens is when you refer 6 people by September 30th, you're going to get that $298 enrollment waived, and you're going to get the brand partner signature kit, which is only available to the first 250 people. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. But when you do this, you're going to be able to now come into a business at no charge. You're going to be able to get this cool brand signature kit that no one else is going to have.
Right.
I mean, I remember when we came into Solavei, we got the founder's phone way back in the day.
And
now
it's letter from Ryan Word.
The letter
we still have it.
Exactly.
We still keep it.
It's a little paperweight right now, but it's kind of moved on and upgraded since the last 2 years. But this is really what somebody can do, and so that fee is waived. Also, if you help a new or existing member in your personal network get 6, you'll also earn $50 for doing that.
Right.
So if you're looking at this from a business perspective, I think we kind of take this to the next level, and it's, help 6 people and help them get 6 people and start building your business from there.
Right. And part of when you're choosing a business to get into, it is the dream and hope of everyone who has a business mindset of, it's really positioning. It's getting in an opportunity, in a window of a business where you've got the best of both worlds before everyone else finds out about it. And I really think that until September 30th, before the $298 is effective for everybody, joining Solavei right now truly is the best business decision you could probably make.
Yeah, if I had to do it all over again, this would be the time to join, because this is the same thing we had way back in 2012, but it's a proven model.
Right.
The service actually works. The phones actually turn on. Member support answers. All those different things that we weren't even sure about 2 years ago. All that platform is now in place.
It's a well-oiled machine.
Exactly. And so we're just going to give you a brief overview of the 10 ways to earn with Solavei. We're not going to go into it in detail. We have further trainings that you can look at, but we just really want to give you a big picture of what this could mean to somebody after October 1st when they're building their own social commerce network really inside of Solavei. So just like anything, just like you would have at a job or you would have in any type of position, you're able to move up in levels through our company and achieve different ranks by your organization growing. It's kind of just like getting to a position like a vice president or a president of your company. The only difference here is it doesn't matter what your resume is. It doesn't matter what your education, your background, your race, your creed, where you came from, what you look like, what color your hair is. We got redheads, we got brown hair, everything. It comes down to with what your desire is, what your heart is to go and achieve. And we're going to show you what all these kind of ranks mean and what it can mean financially to you in further trainings. But tonight we just wanted to kind of give you an idea of really what this looks like from a real broad overview. Kind of touching on free mobile service real quick, this was the first way to earn income. So as somebody who's a brand partner, you can still get free mobile service. And again, you refer 6 people, and you'll receive unlimited voice, text, and data, and 500 megabytes of high-speed data. If you refer 9 people, you'll get the 2 gigabyte plan, unlimited voice, text, and data for free. And so these are the 2 ways that you can get free mobile service depending on how much data you actually need. All right, kind of going into the next part, this is where we want to show you what we call the fast action bonus. And this is where someone can really come in and do a lot of action quickly, not fastly, I guess, but a lot of action quickly and be able to create a cash bonuses right up front to be able to almost recoup that investment of $300 that they made. So let's take a look at this. Fast Action Bonus 5, or Fab 5, is when you help 5 people enroll into Solavei. When you do that, you'll get paid $100. We actually just learned last night that these two that we're going to show you, Fab 5 and Fab 10, are going to start to be paid out weekly.
Yep, hot off the press.
After October 1st, this Fab 5 and this Fab 10, you'll be able to go do this and get paid the next week.
Right.
Do this and go pay the next week. And so this is the Fab 5. Fab 10 is where you go enroll another 5 people, so not another 10 people, another 5 people, in your second calendar month, and you'll receive $200. Mm-hmm. One of those 10 needs to be a brand partner, because that's building your business. That's showing, you know what, I'm in this to build a business. I'm getting customers. I'm introducing. I'm being a brand partner of Solavei. And by this time, you'll be an ambassador and kind of starting to work through the ranks.
So let me give a real life example for this, because for somebody coming into Solavei, you know, we got school starting right around the corner. So you're coming into Solavei and you're like, well, I know that my kids need to go back to school shopping. I really could use an extra $300. You know, a couple weeks from now when I'm taking my kids for back to school shopping. You can have a game plan right there. 10 people plus a brand partner. Solavei the very next week is going to send you your $300 that you've just earned for referring 10 people.
Exactly, and we're going to talk to you at the end of this presentation a little bit too, to the people that want to come into Solavei today.
Yeah.
Because I know people are waiting.
Well, that's even better.
Right.
They can
well, people are going, well, I don't want to wait till October 1st.
Right.
I want to come in now, like the things we've been talking about, and you can still make upfront money right now and get those school supplies ready to go.
Yep.
So the next thing we have here is the Fast Action Bonus 15, or the Fab 15, and this is someone who receives $500 for referring another 5 people, so for a total of 15 people, and they become a team ambassador inside of our system. And we're going to show you very easily how somebody goes about and they can do this. So that's a total of $800 for referring 15 people and then getting to a team ambassador rank inside of our company within 3 calendar months, or about your first 90 days. The next one we have, or actually we're going to show you October 1st. So this is going to look really familiar. The reason we put this in here was because we showed you what you could do now. Yep. So there, people are like, well, what's going to be different after October 1st? Pretty much absolutely nothing. You're going to do the same exact thing. Someone's going to enroll. They're going to pay the $298 enrollment fee. They're going to get the kit. They're going to get everything that comes with that. They're going to go refer 4 other people into mobile service. So it's you as a because you can be your own customer.
Yep.
Plus 4 people. You'll get that $100 Fab 5 that we just talked about. You go refer 1 more person. You become what we call an ambassador of the company, because now you've referred a total of 5 people. And you refer 1 more, and you got free mobile service.
Right.
And so that's going to be the model no matter what we do. If somebody comes in today and gets 6 today to get the fee enrolled and all those things that come with it, well, after October 1st, it's going to be the same exact thing. Mm-hmm. And so it's the same model. We just want to show you it was the same exact thing. Next thing we want to show you is Team Action Bonus. And this is something that I'm really excited about, because this is where you create security really in your business. And what it allows people to do is that when a brand partner earns that $100 Fab and they go out and help 5 people save on their mobile service, the person that helped them come into Solavei will also get compensated. And why is that? People go, well, why are the people above me getting paid? The reason for that is because they have a vested interest in you being successful. So when you see that get 5 people, it's not just you go out there and figure out how to go get 5 people. You've got all these people above you that want you to succeed. They want you to earn that $100, because that money's also going to trickle all the way up. So all the way up from team ambassador all the way up to the diamond presidential of our company, we'll get some piece of that soon, because everyone is helping everyone be able to earn more income.
You know, and you talked about earlier of having a corporate job and, you know, moving up the ladder and all of that. The thing that really sets this apart, and this slide is a perfect representation of that, you actually get rewarded for turning around and helping others get to the position that you're in.
Exactly.
So unlike corporate America, where it's kind of people stepping on each other's heads to climb up the corporate ladder, this environment actually encourages you to turn around and put your hand out and help others up, and you're rewarded for doing that.
Exactly, and this doesn't stop here, because this is just what happens when a brand partner gets their Fab 5, refers 5 people. So let's kind of jump to the Fab 15. What happens if somebody refers 15 people and they get their Fab 15? Well, they're going to earn that $800 bonus we just talked about, and then up the chain per se, almost $1,550 is on the table to be able to pay out to all the people above you. So guess what? All those people that are helping you want you to go make $800.
This is your cheering section.
Exactly. This is your big cheering section, and everyone wants to help you in any way. So if somebody goes, you know what, I don't know how to use social media, or what do I say to somebody, or how do I form an email, or how do I put together a website, all those different things, we have everyone in our company knows how to do that. And now the biggest thing is now people will be incentivized monetarily to help you do that. And we've already built a culture around everyone helping already. Now we're just putting a dollar amount to it as well. So that's the Team Action Bonus. Moving on to the Production Bonus. I'm going to have Ms. Wells take this because she is one of our top producers, top enrollers, enrolled over how many people so far?
250.
250 people, and so she knows a little bit about producing, right? So why don't you walk us through the production bonus here?
Well, one of the things that really stands out is that very first sentence, Solavei rewards consistency. And this is not one of the types of companies where you can come in, do a little bit, and then just sit there. Mm-hmm. Solavei really does reward you for staying consistent because Solavei knows when you are consistent, you know, continuously referring people and bringing people into Solavei for either the member or the business, it really is going to build your residual income on the back end of things to make it a sturdy, steady income you can really rely on. So as you can see, as James clicks through these, for every couple of people that you refer, you see if you refer 3, you're going to get $30. Referring 5, $60, 8, $120, and 12 people, $200. So basically every month, Solavei is going to look at your network, look at your productivity, and see what did James do this month. James referred 8 people this month, so James is going to get an extra $120 in his check. This is not accumulative. This is just congratulations, you had a great month this month. Here is X amount of dollars for your production.
Yep, exactly. And this is what you get after your fast action bonus period's over. So that after that initial 90 days or 3 calendar months in Solavei, this is something that you can continue to earn after that as you continue to build your network, as you continue to share Solavei socially, either online or offline, in any form or manner, and you'll be rewarded for doing that every single month. So this is something that restarts every single month, and you can get it every single month. Next thing kind of want to go into is as you grow your network, so as more people come into your network, as you start to expand your social network business, right, there's going to be even more bonuses and more income opportunities. So if you remember in the beginning, we showed you a rank progression chart, or we like to call it your career path, and with a rank bonus, I love how Stacy Wallace puts this as a rank bonus, is that it's basically an amount of money that you get for hitting your quota. So if you're a person that's in sales, or you ever know that somebody's in sales, you know, they're always kind of trying to hit their goal because there might be a big bonus attached to it, maybe at the end of the year. Maybe they get paid $50,000 a year, but if they make X quota, they get another $20,000 on top of that. That's how a lot of companies are going. They're going to that activity type of payment instead of just paying someone a set amount every year. So with the rank bonus, it ranges anywhere from a senior ambassador that gets a $100 bonus all the way up to a double diamond presidential, which is our top position, and that's a $100,000 one-time payment. So this is like when somebody hits that quota, here's your bonus for doing that. It's just on top of everything else we do. This is a one-time bonus. You get it all up front. It's not a payment plan. It's not like winning the lottery and getting $1,000 a month for life. This is a one-time bonus that you get for achieving that rank. The next one we have, kind of everything you'll see in this compensation plan and this rewards program is like a key that fits into the next door. Because the matching bonus is a reward for helping someone else get to those rank bonuses. So when you become a regional ambassador, right? Let's just actually bring this out here. When you become a regional ambassador and you help someone else get to become a regional ambassador, you're going to earn $250. Because what you just said before is perfectly, like in corporate America, people don't want you to advance because you'll steal their job, you'll make more money than, you'll get the position they were going for. Here, when I get to a regional ambassador, I want everyone to get to regional ambassador because every time I do that, they're going to earn $250 and I'm going to earn $250. And so this is just an incentive for people to help other people and bring them up through our ranks. So that's the matching bonus. And now we kind of get into the fun part where we're talking about residual income. Residual income in Solavei is really earned in 3 different ways. Residual income is just kind of the overall, unlimited income, and then leadership income, which I'm really excited about. So let's just kind of go through this really quickly so you start to grasp what residual income is. And when you think of how do I want to earn income, you can kind of earn income one of 2 ways. You can earn income off 100% of your effort or 1% of 100 people. And I think that was John Paul Getty that said that. And that's really what the concept of residual income is. Just imagine if you owned an AT&T store, a T-Mobil store, or whatever, and every time one of those people paid a bill, you got paid $1, or 50 cents, or 75. Every single time they paid their bill, because they signed up over here, and they continue to do that every single month to infinity and beyond, as long as they're a member in that company. So that's what the concept of residual income is. Well, through our ambassador ranks, through the first couple of generations, and this is kind of a new term for our company, you can earn a residual of anywhere from $1 to 50 cents, depending where they are in your generations of your organization. Really quickly, what is a generation? Real easy concept, right? So I become a brand partner. I'm a brand partner in Solavei, right? And I go out and I start getting members. I get someone to save on mobile service. And maybe they get free mobile service, but all of a sudden they talk to somebody and that person goes, hey, I want to do this business, and they become a brand partner, right? So right there, now that member and that brand partner are in my generation 1. If that brand partner then goes and refers other members, those members are in my generation 2. So when we're talking about residual income, we're talking about generations of brand partners. And so that's the concept of what a generation is. Kind of going further down this line, as you can see, when you get to director, about 2 more generations of brand partners open up to you, and you can earn additional income above and beyond. Also, when you get to a director, what we call the unlimited income opens up, because now you're going to get paid in unlimited levels to be able to earn income residually off your entire organization. So kind of like that idea of getting paid 10 cents or a quarter or $1 every time someone pays their bill. I mean, think about it if you had 10,000 people or 20,000 people or 50,000. And there's 330 million people in the United States that have mobile service. We've only touched 350,000 of them.
Right.
So there's a few other people that don't know about Solavei yet.
Yeah, and you can kind of see, I mean, going back to earlier slides where 6 people is free service, and those people can go get free service by referring 6. You can really do the math and see how 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. I don't know about you, but I would really love to have 25 cents on every single person. We're talking tens of thousands of people potentially. Exactly. So that really can add up very quickly.
And again, this is our first service, mobile service. Our first service has been the last 2 years. I mean, imagine adding other services. Imagine adding cable, energy, insurance, pencils, paper, whatever you want to add to it. Those could be additional points that go towards these residual incomes. Then we have something called leadership income. And this is great because what this does is this rewards people for helping other people get to a certain rank of the company. I'm just going to fly through this one really quickly because this is really something that we would talk to somebody that wants to do this as a business. They go, I want to do this business. Where and how do I generate the most income? And so let's just go through a really quick example. Let's say you're a regional director right now in Solavei, and you help somebody else in your generation 1 become a regional director. So you could have 30 brand partners in between you and that regional director, but that creates your generation 1, and you'll get an additional $300 on top of all of the other residuals we just talked about and the bonuses and all those things we just mentioned. Well, you also, as a regional director, get paid on 2 generations of leaders. So let's say that regional director had a brand partner and they had a senior ambassador, and then that senior ambassador had 2 directors and a regional ambassador. Because you're a regional director, you would earn an additional $550 a month in leadership income on top of all the other things we talked about. Now, again, this is just one line of business.
Right.
You can have as many lines of business as you want and get paid in as much width as you want. In that generation 1, you could have 30 regional directors.
Right.
In that generation 2, you could have 30 regional ambassadors. Whatever it is, this is where a lot of the income is, and this is from developing teams, and it's kind of like if you were to just open another store. Like each director in your business is another store that's enrolling mobile members and building a business and is substantial. And that's leadership income. So what I kind of throw this over to you, this is a brand new thing that we brought into Solavei called the Solavei Mercedes Club. And I've deemed it, you want to go out and get your own Solavei Mercedes because there's so much cool stuff that's attached to this. The reason we chose Mercedes-Benz was because when everyone was asked and they won the lottery, what car did they want first? Majority of people said Mercedes was the first thing they wanted. And this program is designed for when somebody gets to a rank in our company to reward them for getting there. So they can have something that they can try to drive around style and share Solavei in style.
Yeah, and it's one thing you'll learn about our CEO, Ryan Work, just he does not do anything if it's not first class, high class, exceptional service, and there's a big reason why he chose Mercedes. It is really known for having the best customer care of all of the car companies. And one of the things I really like about the Mercedes Club is that the certificate that you will receive when you earn your Mercedes, it's actually going to have value. So there are, of course, at different ranks, you're going to earn different amounts that you can go towards. But what we're trying to do is we also want to encourage people when they're earning their Mercedes, we're going to actually teach you to be smart with your money. Solavei has not just created a car program like every other car program out there. You see them a lot in lotions, potions, and pills companies where, to be quite honest, there's a lot of turnover in those cars that they earn because it's, you know, quick to lose them. Solavei's car program is very, very different than that. And James, you can kind of explain to them how that value certificate works when they walk into a Mercedes dealership.
Yeah, because I mean, what our company does, just like we joined with T-Mobil. Now we're not joining with Mercedes. Let's just put that out there. But just how we join up with big brands, that we join up through a partnership. We just don't resell somebody or just, you know, we'll take your product and we'll just resell it for you. What we're doing is we're teaming up and partnering with that company, and Mercedes is no different. So it's a relationship powered by relationships. And so when somebody takes that certificate, they're going to get the best price. So when you go to get that Mercedes, whether it's a finance or a lease, and you can choose if you want it in black, silver, or white, any of the models that they have, when you do that, no one else could walk in and get that price that you'll get for that because it's through the Solavei relationship that you've established. And so at a regional director, it's $500 a month, national is $750, and then presidential director and above is $1,250 a month. You could probably get a pretty decent car for $1,250.
Yeah, and to be honest, I mean, you really probably could get 2 cars if that really. And I love the fact that that is up to you. This is not a golden handcuffs car program where they're going to lock you into something and you're not going to be able to pay for it and all of that. It is something that you'll be able to walk in and get a really good deal on your car because Solavei's already negotiated those prices for you.
Exactly. So really quick, I want to just show you, well, how do I get to a 6-figure income? What's the model? What do I have to go do to earn 6 figures or more with Solavei? And real quickly, going to run through this super quick. If you go out and you duplicate this simple model of you getting 5 people every single month into Solavei, one of them being a brand partner. So let's say in your first 90 days, you go out and get your Fab 15, and you continue to go get 5 people every month, teach one person to go get 5 people every month. In your first 90 days, you're going to earn over $1,000. You continue doing that model, just getting 5 people once a month, every month, and teaching one person of those 5 to go get 5, and that model duplicates out. You'll be a regional director within a year and creating $100,000 per year income. And I don't know about most people, but their job isn't going, hey, 12 months from now, if you do A, B, and C, we're going to pay you $100,000 a year, and we're going to give you a Mercedes-Benz.
And look, the 12 months is going to pass anyway in your life. It depends on what you start doing today, where you're going to be 12 months from now. I don't know about you, but I would love to have $1,000 a year, $100,000 a year, and a Mercedes.
Right. And I know there's some people on this webinar going, well, 6 figures is great. What about bigger? What's better?
Oh, yeah.
You know, what I want $100,000 a month.
Sure.
Well, that's possible in Solavei now because, again, this is a very small model of 5 getting 1 who get 5. Do 10. Do 20, however many you want to do it faster. What's really crazy about this is we're not showing you the curve after this, because once you do this for 12 months, it's regional director, presidential, all the way to the top very quickly within another 6-month period, because that's momentum, and you're really building up that momentum. For 12 months, you're learning, you're earning, you're getting to the point where now you can be a regional director in the company, and you get all the perks that go along with that as well. So the perfect business, right, has something everyone needs, everyone wants, and no one can live without. And that's everything that Solavei has in terms of their mobile service and everything else that we're going to add to this program over the years and years to come. Because with Solavei, this is a long-term business. This is a business that we are in here for the long term. Things that we've been through as a company, other companies don't experience in a 20-year period. We experience it in a 2-year period because we want to make an impact on this world. Not just a little bit, not just, help a few people save some money and, put some more money back in people's pockets. We want people drastically changing their lives throughout the globe. That's not, oh, just put that off the table and you can just do that with a feather. That's a heavy lift.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of investment of time and money and all those different things that have gone into Solavei to create what we have today. And we are just getting started with $100 million in revenue, saving people $95 million in their mobile service, paying out over $20 million. That's us, trying this out.
Right.
That's us building the platform.
Most companies would consider that their ultimate check
right.
mark. That's we are successful because we hit those margins, and that's we're just getting started. A lot of people are considering right now the real launch of Solavei.
Exactly. And one of the things that I heard Ryan Wirtz, our CEO, say to me when we first started the company was, our goal is to pay out $1 billion.
Right.
He's already created a company over a 10-year period to get to $1.2 billion valuation. So he's already done that.
Yep.
He wants to create a company that pays its members over $1 billion.
Right.
And I said, I want to be a part of that.
No joke.
Because like Laura said before, when you put the benefit of others before yourself, that's what will create success in your life. So really quick, 2 ways to join. Again, this is after October 1st. Will be become a member, get free mobile, refer 6. Or become a brand partner for $298 and build your own social commerce business network.
Right.
And those will be the 2 ways that you can join. Now, of course, wait, right? What can you do now, right? If you're looking at this webinar tonight and you go, I see something here. I saw the trends in the beginning. You know, I saw the track record of what Solavei's done over the past 23 months, all the things we've talked about. See this compensation plan. It looks like it might be a little confusing at first, but I did see a lot of money in there.
Right.
And so I saw it as a business. And you go, I want to do this as a business. Sign up tonight. Get the person that referred you to this webinar. Go, I'm in.
Yeah.
What does it cost? Because that's what I did when I first saw this. When I was approached and they said, we're going to do this thing. We don't know if it's going to work. We're going to merge social sharing and mobile service and all these different things. And I said, well, I wonder if that's going to work. But whatever it is, I'm in.
Sure.
Because that's the kind of person I am. And if you're that kind of person watching this webinar tonight, and you go, you know what, I do. I want to grasp it. You sign up tonight, get your mobile service, go refer 6 people. By the end of September 30th, you're going to get the $298 kit waived, and you're going to get the brand partner kit. There's only 250 of those available. And every person that you help get 6 as well, you're earning $50. But let's pause here for a second, because that's not all. It's like, and that's not all.
Wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. So in our current compensation plan that we have, people still get rewarding for doing this behavior, right? So what would they earn if they did this on our current compensation plan up until September 30th?
Yeah, so the current compensation plan, we also have a fast action bonus.
Right.
So if you're referring 6 people before September 30th, you also qualify for $100 because for every 3, you get $50.
Exactly.
So you're going to be able to get that. And the clock is going to start over for you and everybody else on October 1 to get the new fast.
Hold on, let me stop you there. So on October 1, so I can go do this right now, and I can go get 6 people. I get $100 for doing that.
Yes.
I also get a little bit of a residual on top of that as well, but I get $100 for doing that.
Yep.
And then October 1st, my clock restarts again, and I can go get my fab again. So I can go make another $800.
Yeah.
I don't have to put out $298. That's waived because I got my 6 people.
Yep.
I got my brand partner kit. I'm ready to go.
Yep.
And I can go make another $800.
That's correct.
Well, that's what you can go do now.
That's why they're calling it a no-brainer.
Exactly. And here's one of the big things we really wanted to hit home for today as well. Mark this on your calendar. Circle it 85 times. September 30th, 5:30 Pacific. It's happening webcast part 2.
Part 2.
It's like the sequel, right? Because I know a lot of people are looking at the webcast we did this past week, and they're going, wow, that's great, amazing, I'm so excited, let's go do this. That's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
That's the foundation of what we're going to put on September 30th. And what I'm seeing is that our last one was very opportunity driven.
Yes. Compensation
plan, what are we doing for our members, the value that we're giving, the training tools that we're putting in their hands. September 30th is going to be a little bit more customer focused. Right? It's going to be a little bit more, what are the value propositions that we're giving to our customers? How are we going to increase retention? How are we going to attract more customers to this company? What are the tools we're going to give our members to attract more customers into our opportunity here at Solavei?
Yeah.
And so that's going to take place September 30th. Do not miss that event. Let's run through the next steps. Let's just summarize it one more time, because I'm one of those people that's repetition over and over again, and finally I'll get it. So next steps. What's number 1? Let's go back.
We're cheating.
Number 1, become a Solavei member today. Right. Number 2, activate 6 new members with mobile service by October 1st to have the brand partner fee waived to $298. Number 3, the first 250 people to activate 6 new members with mobile service receive the new brand partner signature kit. So if you're in Solavei right now and you're a social sharer or you're somebody that maybe has a couple people, you can go enroll 6 people and get that fee waived and get the brand partner kit. If you're a social sharer or above, you're already included in the brand partner program. That $298 is already waived. But if you go get 6 people, you'll also get that brand partner kit. And I can guarantee you, you're going to want that. We're putting some things in there that other companies have not been able to, not Not that they've not wanted to. They haven't been able.
They don't have the relationships.
They don't have the relationships that we have of what we're going to put in there. And then also earn the $50 bonus for helping your members get 6. Because if you're looking at this as a business, it's not about just going and getting 6 people to get mobile service. It's about finding 6 people that want to go get 6 people. And that'll add another, if you did that, that would add another $300 on the table if you went and got 6 people to get 6 new members. And finally, watch the September 30th webinar to learn more about the new exciting things that will be launching then.
Yeah, and I'll just give you a little tip. I mean, guys, this is I was telling James earlier today, right now there is really a great window. Starting really today through the end of September, the earlier you can get in, the more time you're going to have, 5 weeks starting, but your clock is ticking right now. And if you've just looked at this for the very first time, I would absolutely recommend get started and get your 6, because there are a lot of excited current Solavei members who really, really want that brand partner signature kit, and there's only 250 of them available. So get in, share it with your 6, get started, and of course, I mean, $300 savings is huge. So.
Exactly, and again, this is the time to get involved with Solavei. If you've ever if someone's ever mentioned the word Solavei to you and you've said, you know, I don't know if this is the right time, or maybe I missed the boat when the company launched 2 years ago. The boat was not missed. We kind of took the boat out for a ride into the ocean, and the boat's back at port, and we're ready for a whole new crew to get on and kind of experience this whole new Solavei that we're rolling out with. It's going to be bigger, badder, everything under the hood is going to be kind of given a new carburetor, a new engine. We're going from V4 to V12, a Mercedes. So, and you can tell, guys, we have fun at Solavei. This isn't just like, okay, let's do a presentation tonight and tell you about the business. This is a fun company. We have a lot of fun. We have a huge culture in the company of everyone supporting everyone. I saw someone post in our group today, hey, I just enrolled a new member today, but I don't have time to help them because I'm working. Well, you've got a whole group of 3,000 people in a Facebook group that'll help everyone. We have this no member left behind culture that everyone helps everyone be successful.
I've never seen that in plus 15 years in this industry. I've never seen a culture like ours where everyone helps everyone, no matter how financially related they are to each other or not.
Exactly, because that's what we're doing. All we're doing is we're putting finances on the relationships that already exist. That's just going to fuel it more.
Absolutely.
So guys, thank you so much for joining us today. You are Solavei, and that's really, I posted a video today that we made on about a year and a half ago called I Am Solavei. And that's really what this company is about. This company is not about putting the hands in the big cats. It's not about putting the hands in the few. It's about putting it in the hands of the many, of giving back to people that didn't think, you know, I missed my shot, or I don't know if I can learn something new. Well, this is your shot. This is the ability to go, you know what, I want to learn something new. I see an opportunity here. I see the trends. I see what this company's done and what they're going to go do. So guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you were able to get some value from our presentation. Again, if this is the first time you're seeing this presentation, I would encourage you, get with the person that showed this to you and be a part of Solavei. Join Solavei today. Go and introduce this to 6 people. Get your kit waived. Become a part of this next wave that we're experiencing Solavei. Thank you so much again for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll see you all soon.